Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to be working on the Skyline. Stay tuned. Alright guys, been pretty busy at work this week. It's just me. It's in between Christmas and New Year, so we tend to have holidays. And yeah, I'm all on my own. Anyways, I've cut some massive holes here. Cut the rust out. I've wire brushed it back. I can do a little bit more. I've made a template to in here. Put that onto some cardboard, make sure it's all good. Cardboard, and then I just cut it out of metal. So I'm just playing with that, and what I'm thinking of doing is doing some spot welds. So I drill some holes into that, and then pretty much tack it in there. And get some seam sealer around it. There's seam seal up here as well. I've got some spray through primer there, so I can weld, or weld through primer. I can weld through it, and it should protect it. It's okay to put on light rust, so this bottom section should be alright. We just need to form that bit of metal first. So hopefully by the end of this episode, this will be all done. I've also got to get the mounting location for the battery tray correct as well. We'll be doing that as well. Hopefully by the end of this, we can get the Skyline out. That'd be awesome. So this end here, this needs to curve up a little bit. As you can see, I've been rounding off some edges, following the contours of base plate down there. So I'm going to take a bit more off down here so it sits in. Yeah, we'll take about maybe 5mm off. So I want to be able to get some seam sealer in there as well. Make sure it's all good. Down there is the drain. I'm going to make sure that that's still good. There was a bung in here. I'm going to leave that out as well for extra drainage, because it can drain down there. Not 100% sure just yet what I'm going to be doing with this one over here, but clean it up the best I can and tack it. Throw a couple little welds on there and clean it up and spray it. I really don't want to have to get the engine out, because that is down beside the engine. Yeah. So yeah, lots of playing. Alright, the Skyline got some more panel beading done. So we've got that little bit of a curve there. Right. So what I'm going to do now is pretty much find where I can weld, or where I can do some spot welds. So I've got the template back in, and I'll drill some holes in this. Hi guys, so all the circles, the little ones, I'm going to drill. So I'm going to do a spot weld. This big one here is actually for mounting the wiring. I don't know why they will run the wiring down along the bottom where they have a drain plug, but you pretty much know it's going to fill up with water. It's pretty stupid. Look at that. Anyways. Alright guys. So I just drilled through the holes. Just for a guide. Yeah, I'll finish drilling them out, put it in, make sure they're all good. We can see metal underneath. And we'll work out mounting for... Actually, I can put a clip in here. This is the wiring one. Work out the mounting locations for the battery. Alright, just finished drilling all the holes, and I'm a little off with this one here, which is annoying. They all have metal under them. That's good. Right, let's work out placement for the mounts. Alright, I just had to re-tap these ones because they're a little bit rusty. But that one down there looks like it's on it, and this one isn't that far off. Once that's tapped down, it's only got about 3 mil. There's also flex. So I'm just going to mark that with a Sharpie, and I might just put some riv nuts in there, and that might be it. Now, well, there they are. I was just about to look for them. Sick! Alright, that was pretty easy. Alright, I need to drill 10 mil holes for these. I'll go ahead and smoke some holes in there. Alright, got the holes drilled, the rib nuts, which actually spaces it up, which is great. This one's a little bit tighter. Cool. What I'm going to go ahead and do is clean this up, and I'll give it a paint on both sides, keep it from rusting, and I can weld through it, and then we'll come over here and clean up a bit more. And I got to obviously wipe it down with thinners, make sure everything's clean, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I've sanded that back with the grinder. I'm going to wipe it down with some pre-solve, so some prep wash. Hang it up here. I'm going to spray it. Alright, done some painting. We'll come back tomorrow. Alright guys, finally back. I've painted this up and I've put some rib nuts into it. Also cleaned up and sprayed down here as well, into the cavity as well. So I'm gonna, oh, spider web. I'm gonna tack this on in a couple of spots and make sure it's nice and flat. Alright, that wasn't the best welding, but she's in there. It's good. It's still really hot. Had a couple of flames over here which I managed to just blow out, so it's all good. I'll get my little sander onto it and take the sharp bits off the welds, and then I'll shoot it again with some paint, put some seam sealer on it. Alright, just chucked a little bit of paint on there. We'll come back later when it's cooled down completely and put seam sealer around all the edges. Let me just fill them up a bit too. Alright, we've got the seam sealer on, all sealed up, so it just needs to cure. And yeah, I just smeared it on that section. Alright, we'll come back to do something else with it. Alright guys, it's not pretty, but there's white on there. Gonna give it a quick sand a bit later. I've got some runs over this side. The new earth strap, that's just audio cable. We'll do a proper one. But yeah, I need to clean up the plastics. I tried with pre-solve and prep wash and stuff to clean this up, and it just wouldn't, so yeah. But even all this I couldn't get off. Just a quick squirt there. Might mix up some of this colour without the pearl in it and give it a quick shot. I'll clean it up properly and do it, but for now it's fixed. clean up the wiring, and yeah. Alright guys, I think I might actually just leave it like this. I've given it a light sand. There were some runs there. Still going to get covered up. Not the prettiest, but let's fix the rust spots. So clean up this wiring loom a bit, swipe it down, get that into position, get all the fuse boxes back in properly, and get it all back to how it should be. Alright guys, just finishing up some final touches, putting some cable ties on. What I need to do is the ground because of this. So I've got another one here. Just going to cut some length. Still going to use that, but with a better end now. Alright, we'll chop that, and I think we'll wrap this episode up because I don't have a good battery to put in here. Alright guys, done. That's pretty easy. So yeah, done here. Just need a battery. I'll put some of the plastic back together, maybe just here, and clean up a little bit more. But yeah, that's it for this little project. Just need to get my hands on a battery and start making a grill or buy a grill. Enjoy this episode guys. Hit the like button, and I'll catch you in the next episode when we take the Forester out for a drive. Bye!